Alright guys, so we're here. Sorry if you can't hear me because of the noise. Take a look at the leak. Okay. Minor. Over here. Good. Leak. Those are the leaks that we got to pay attention to. Lubrications. Alright, so you guys know it's coming from Texas. Has New York approval stickers. Grab a spray bottle. Always spray over here, up here. It goes down. The only thing we spray, because it goes all the way back here, to make sure that nobody got a knife and went like this and cut your lines. We see this at truck stops when they pull your fifth wheel pin. And here is your pin that they pull right here. This usually happens when, you know, you block another trucker behind you, or you got into some type of beef with another truck. And other ones will go right here and slowly slice your lines a little right there to lose air brakes. So pay attention to all of that. That's why we cover all of this, and we make sure that there's a cover so that no one goes right here and slice it. The other things are, make sure your stuff is hooked. I disconnected this because I was thinking there was a parasitic drawer. So we're gonna take a look. So the truck's fueling everything up. We're gonna take a look at the back. Let me do the screen. So you guys can hear the airbags. You guys can hear the airbags kicking in. That is being filled up, so we're looking at the chamber for the release valves, your bags, front and rear, chamber locks, spring. The other thing we're looking at are the shoes, which the rear ends, you guys can see. It has the shoes, so make sure your shoes are doing okay. There's a marker. And that's what we want to take a look at. There's two different colors. And if it reaches the second color, you have to service it. Right now, she's doing okay. Doing okay, just needs a little bit. But it's still okay. Gonna go underneath. Guys are taking a look. Wishbone has to be replaced, has to be redone at some point or another. I want you guys to take a look at the tire wear. That's the way I'm looking at it. Take a look at the tire wear. Recaps. We're looking at chambers. lines, anything that you hear a leak. So far I hear a leak and it's coming from this side. So somewhere over there there's a leak. There's a leak coming from somewhere right around this area. And that's a big area, so we have to spray all of this down to find out where that leak is coming from. Hear it? That's... So, most of the time it leaks from here. I'm not hearing any leaks from the chambers. I'm gonna go back one. You guys know I'm up by the kingpin. Does need a lot of grease. Needs a grease. Needs grease, needs grease, needs grease. Needs to be re-greased. Airbags. They sound okay, but I feel a leak somewhere. Somewhere right around the fifth wheel area. You can still hear that leak steady. Make sure you duck if you're doing this, and make sure you're not moving the vehicle when you do that. So making sure everything's in. And the leak will probably be from there. That's where I'm hearing it coming from, which is the fifth wheel. Hoses. Make sure you put a little bit of the tire glow on this shit to keep that from dry rotting. But there is a leak coming from the fifth wheel. All the way up. Okay, so we heard that she's all the way up. That's the first bleed. Let's take a look. All right, so you guys ready? Let's do some menu. Where is that trip log? All right, guys. Big warning signs right there. Do you remember what I told you about the Christmas lights? And they said that they would take care of all of that, so we're going to put the engine back down. And let's read through the dashboard. Let's go engine shot. The menu. Oh, the menus are not working now. What a coincidence. The menus are not working the way it's supposed to be. So the regen is blowing for the regen, and I can't get the regen because it has to delete. Here we go. Let's go to Enter into park menu. And let's go down. You guys are doing this with me. So if you guys don't know how to check your engine diagnostic, here we go. I'm gonna go into the diagnostic and we're gonna hit enter. Where is that enter button at? And let's go. And there goes your activity. It has 12 activities. Let's go back. So we got ABS codes. So you ready to read this? So that's your ABS codes right there. SPN 1045 ABS. Wheel speed sensor. Let's go back. We're gonna go one down to the radar. It has 5. So it has SPN 517653. Let's go down to the next one. SPN 521, which is something that has to do right there on that pillar. It's a control modular there. SPN 1121, which is the FMI 19. We're going to go SPN 517681 FMI 12. Oh, sorry guys about that with the flashing. SPN 517001 with an FMI 12. SPN 157001-2. We're going to get out of this because that's all of that. So let's go back up 1. And let's go down to the SA16, which shows 6 of them. SPN 517653. Next one down. SPN 521. SPN 1121. SPN 563. SPN 517684. SPN 517001. Let's go back. Let's take it down 1. And that is all 12 active codes. So if you guys, I don't need to even plug in the scanner. It's already telling me, and this is the main important ones right here, 6 codes. Let's go into them, and I'm recycle them. Again, code 1, code 2, code 3, code 4, code 5, code 6. Majority of these codes has to do with the DEF delete or DPF delete system. That's the regen right there button flashing, and you guys know when you get this flashing, you're in limp mode. Check engine lights on for all these codes right here. 12 active codes. One of them, wheel sensors. So let's go. You guys see, I'm in neutral. Just gonna step on the brakes. And we're checking air lossage, the way d.o.t does it. Go all the way down. It's gonna go down to the red, even though there's a leak. Let's see how quick she regens. There she goes in regen. You heard the change, right? Regen is trying to kick in to get all the air up. You're gonna hear psst. I'm gonna let go and then I'm gonna step on the brake all the way down. I'm gonna see how much pressure she loses. You guys heard? Now, you guys gonna see me rear brake trailer. Now we're going to see how much lost. She's losing it too fast. That is too fast for it to be being lost. Alright guys, so now I got the trailer. We're gonna get the air back up. We're gonna go back up to the back where I told you where we were hearing that leak from the fifth wheel. And we're gonna take a look at if we still hear that fifth wheel leak. See the RPMs go up. Front and back. So, I'm waiting for the second. There it goes. Hear that leak? Hear that leak? Hear that leak? That's the leak. It won't pass inspection with that leak. All right. Real quick. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go speak to the purchaser, and I'm gonna give him a little rundown again. Actually, I'm gonna keep it live, and then I'll pick it up. All right. So there is an air leak. Hear it? By the fifth wheel, somewhere right there by the kingpin, there's an air leak.
Okay.
And you can hear it, dang, 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 dang. And that's the trailer. So she has a big air leak in the fifth wheel.
So is that the trailer?
No, that's the fifth wheel component. Somewhere right around that area, there's a leak.
So what do I need to do for that?
Disconnect this baby and find out where that actual leak is. If it's actually the kingpin that's leaking, or if it's actually the tubing from the line that you can control the fifth wheel from the inside. That is a hard leak. And then all the codes will back up.
All of them?
All of them will back up. Here.